Hello everybody, welcome back to the 1994 Biathlon Olympic season, where we are now on to round 7 of this season. As we look over to our calendar, we are heading over to Kontiolahti in Finland. 88 male biathletes are left in the competition and 84 remain in the women's side of the competition. So without further delay, let's get into the feature races right now. So here we are for our first feature race, the 22nd to 42nd race for the men's race in Kontiolahti, with the highest race biathlete, which is 22nd, being Vadim Sashun, starting in 7th, followed by in 23rd place, Vesa Haitalahti, who will be starting 20th, and Jen Stagden, the third highest from Germany, starting in 17th. So, who's going to win this race in this group? Will either make the top 21 for the next race? Let's get into this race and find out. So it's Dolny, Holobeck and Zvonkov on the front row, so we're on board with Zvonkov. And it looks like a good start from his teammate Dolny, though we can't really see him on the screen, with Holobeck so he comfortably in second. As they're making their way to the 1 kilometer mark. And look at the two Ukrainians, with Zvonkov and Dolny battling for the lead already. Holobeck kind of drops back a little bit, and looks like we've got one of the Italian biathletes catching up on them. Though I'd imagine it is going to be Favre. It's either Passler or Favre. Here we go. Come to the 1 kilometer mark. Zvonkov leads. It's Passler. And it's Holobeck, Dolny's 4th, Sashun, and Favre is after that. First 21st separate by about 4.5 seconds. So that is good to know that we've got Zvonkov ahead of Passler. And Passler is currently sitting 26 overall. So he is the 5th highest biathlete in this group. Comes to the 2.2 kilometer mark. Exactly 1 minute. Zvonkov just ahead of Passler. Then it's Sashun, the leading biathlete among this group, in 3rd place at the moment. First 21st now separated by just over 6 seconds, the slowest being Garabek. Garabek is 29th overall. And here we go, we're coming into the shooting range for the first time this race. Sashun looks like he's going to come and take an early lead coming into the shooting range. And Sashun's first into his slot, with Haitalahti second and it's Passler third. Okay, here we go. Let's see who's going to go clear and who's going to the penalty loop. Sashun needs to go clear. He wants to get a good result. Well, Sashun's missed. 2 misses from Sashun. Not a good start. Haitalahti's missed 1. Passler's missed 1. Zvonkov's missed 3. 3 penalty loops for Sashun. Not a good start for him. And we're going to go clear. We've got one. Actually, we've got 2 biathletes. Oh, 3 biathletes going clear. So Adar, Yulikiv and Thomas Koss, the only 3 biathletes who have gone clear. So Alfred Adar takes the lead. I imagine second place is going to be Yulikiv. Yep, 3.5 seconds, and Thomas Koss about 5.5 seconds behind, with Haitalahti 4th, Holobeck 5th, and Favre coming out in 6th position. I think the most amount of targets biathletes missed is 3. First 21st, Dolny's at the back. Start pole is now at the back. Set first to 21st separate by 19 seconds now as we come to the 4 kilometer mark. Going the left-hander, here comes Alfred Adar. Alfred Adar is currently sitting 28th overall, so just hanging in the top 30, with Yulikiv coming through, who is 31st overall, and Haitalahti is 23rd overall. So about 7 seconds I saw. The gap, no, it's not really 7 seconds, so I wasn't looking for a second, so I'm not actually sure what the actual gap is. I think it's 4 seconds maybe. And there's I believe that's Haitalahti. He's about to make a move on. It's Yulikiv for second, so Haitalahti goes into second. Despite going in the penalty loop, and Yulikiv didn't, he's still faster, it looks like, as they are coming towards the shooting range for the second time this race. In fact, it looks like the top 3 have broken away from everyone else. It looks like. Here we go into the shooting range. They go. Can the top 3 biathletes go clear here? And here we go. Getting ready to fire the first shots. Adar has the first Haitalahti's missed 1 already. In fact, 2 misses from Yulikiv. No, not Yulikiv. Haitalahti's missed 3. Adar goes clear, but 3 penalty loops for Haitalahti and 2 for Yulikiv. For the back, we've got 4 for Holobeck, 2 for Favre. Steigen's got 1. Thomas Koss goes clear. Anderson goes clear. Matherk's missed 4. Ducer's missed 3. Schure's gone clear. Sashun's gone clear. So a few biathletes going clear. Ada now has a 10-second lead over second place, which is Thomas Koss, with Anderson third. Leif Anderson, who is currently 36 overall, ahead of Schuler. And then Sasha, it goes up into fifth, just ahead of James Steignen. Coming to the 7 kilometer mark, 4 minutes 26.3 is his time. As we're coming towards the halfway mark of the race, so we'll focus on second place. This is Leif Anderson, I believe, going through into second ahead of Thomas Koss. Thomas Koss, I believe, has gone clear so far. It's just his ski pace lets him down. Sasha's fourth, then Schuler fifth, Steignen is sixth, Passler seventh, Uklev eighth, Favre ninth, and Heitlati drops all the way down to 10th position ahead of Johnny Tieldum, who is 27th overall. Keeping focus on second place, his first place is quite a huge gap ahead. I believe that is one of the Belarusian biathletes going through. Yes, it's Sasharin getting ahead of Thomas Koss now. Focus back on Alfred Eder as he is coming into the shooting range for the first of 2 rounds of the standing shoot. Can he maintain this performance? Because if he does, then he's set to set himself flying up the leaderboards for sure. Now here he is coming into his section. Pressure is well and truly on for the Austrian. Okay, hit 1 for 1, 2 for 2. 1 miss from Alfred Eder, it's not the end of the world. And okay, 1 penalty loop for Alfred Eder. This is Leif Anderson and Sasha's chance to try and close in. But I think even though clear, I think Alfred is going to hold into the lead. Anderson goes clear, and so does Sasha, and so the gap is well and truly closed in. Thomas Koss goes clear, James Steignen goes clear as well. And quite a few misses further back, but the gap's now 4 seconds between Eder and Anderson. Svonkov goes clear, Medvedev goes clear as well. Dolny goes clear as well. Frank Perrault from France goes clear. So it's the 3 Czech Republicans at the back. Mathura goes clear, but 3 penalty loops for Garbek and Holubek respectively. Okay, coming to the 10 kilometer mark, only 1 more round of the shooting range to go. 6:27.7 is Alfred Eder's time. And that's Leif Anderson and Sasharin behind 4.5 seconds. And it's Jens Steignen in 4th place at the moment. It's Thomas Koss sitting in 5th with Passler 6. So Thomas Koss definitely has gone clear so far. It's just once again his ski pace stops him from gaining the lead. But hey, some athletes are better at the shooting range than speed. Sasharin goes second. The gap is now exactly 4 seconds between him and Eder. And it's Anderson third, Jens Steignen fourth, and it's Passler going into 5th ahead of Thomas Koss for Slovenia. And here we go, coming into the shooting range for the 4th and final time this race. Can Alfred Eder finish on a high and to make sure that he wins this race? It's going to be quite difficult with Anderson and Sasharin's ski pace definitely superior to his. Not to mention James Steignen is right there as well. Because the German team has been very fierce so far this competition. And attention modes. Alfred Eder missed the target. 1 penalty loop for Eder. Sasharin and Anderson's chance. Sasha's missed the target. But Leif Anderson goes clear. James Stein goes into the penalty loop. And we've got 2 misses from Passler. Let's go clear. Thomas Koss misses his last target. Further down, Patrick Favre goes clear. 2 penalties for Dolny. So Anderson leads 2.5 seconds ahead of Eder. Then Sasha in 3rd and Steignen is in 4th. So it's still pretty close between the top 4, but I think Anderson's in a good position to win. Chokrikov and Cheprikov goes clear. Then we'll go into the 30 kilometer mark. Holubek and Garbek just coming into the shooting range now. They've got a lot of time to make up if they want to stay in the top 42, that is. Let's look at 2 seconds separating Anderson and Eder. Sasha in 5.3 seconds back. They're definitely closing in on both biathletes, but I don't think it's going to be enough for them to take the lead. So we've got 800 meters left to go. And Anderson's time is now going to be 8:55.3 ahead, which is followed by 1.7 seconds from Alfred Eder. Okay, so here it is closing in, but it's not going to be enough. Sashrin closing in quite a lot, and Steichen quite a bit. But it looks like Leif Andersen is going to just hold them off long enough to cross the line and win this first feature race. A good showing from the Swedes, but will it be enough? To get him flying up high up the leaderboard, getting the top 30? Ader is 1.5 seconds down, finished second. Sashrin only 3 seconds behind third. Then Steichen finishing in fourth. We just got to wait for everyone else to finish this race. And here we go, all 21 biathletes have finished. So Leif Andersen is the winner of this first feature race, with Alfred Ader second, Sashrin third, Jen second and fourth. Then we have the two Italians 5th and 6th, Ulikiv is 7th, Haitalati is 8th, Thomas Koss finishing in 9th despite only one miss, and Franz Schuler rounds off your top 10. So with that result out of the way, it's now time for the 1st to 21st race. And so here we go, it is the 1st to 21st race with your overall leader Sven Fishcer starting on pole position. The second place is Patrice Bailey-Salins, he'll be starting 6th. And Stefan Busso from France will be starting 16th, who's 3rd overall. So it's Sven Fishcer, Sylvester Glimstall and Halvard Hannevold on the front row. Who's going to take the overall lead at the end of this race? Let's get in and find out, of course. Going into this round, Sven Fishcer leading the way has a 1 minute and 3 second lead over second place of Bailey-Salins. So I think, regardless of what happens, I believe Sven Fishcer is going to hold on to the overall lead. The question is, can he increase that gap even further, or will the gap be reduced by a little or by a significant amount? Well, it's going to come down to how this race goes. Of course, Glimstall sitting in the front row is 5th overall, and the other one, Hannevold, he is 15th overall. Here we go, coming to the first kilometre mark. Bailey-Salins goes into the lead, first to 21st up by just about 4 seconds. Zingel at the back, and Zingel is 12th overall. But so it's Bailey-Salins and Sven Fishcer battling for the lead early on already as we come to the 2.2 kilometre mark. It looks like Bailey-Salins may actually be faster on this track than Sven Fishcer is, but the question is, can Salins do much to reduce the gap? We've got Bjorn Dahlen going into 4th position, and Bjorn Dahlen is 11th overall. Gap from 1st to 21st is now 5.5 seconds, going to 2.2 kilometre mark, as we make our way to the shooting range for the first time in this race. And here we go, into the shooting range to go. Who gets into the position first? I imagine it's going to be Bailey-Salins, based on the fact he's pushed his way up to second place already. Yes, he does. He goes into the range first. Sven Fishcer is 4th to get into his slot, with Dracher and Gredler going faster, and Hannevold's last into his slot. It's going to go clear. We've got a few misses already. Is Bailey-Salins going to go clear? Yes, he does. He goes clear. So does Sven Fishcer, so does Busso, so does Drachev. Ludwig Gredler misses the target, goes to the penalty loop. Bjorn Dahlen goes clear. Popov goes clear. Kirchner goes clear. Tarasov also goes clear. So quite a few biathletes did go clear here. But Sven Fishcer had a half-second lead over Bailey-Salins. Bjorn Dahlen is 3rd, Busso 4th, and Drachev rounds off your top 5, with the top 10 separated by 13.5 seconds. We quite the rivalry going on between Patrice and Sven as they're making their way to the 4 kilometre mark. And here we go, they see them coming past now. The gap between them is 1 second, and then we got Bjorn Dahlen. No, actually it's Buffo in 3rd, ahead of Bjorn Dahlen is Drachev, ahead of Popov. Popov was in the top 3, he's now sitting in 4th position. It just, the last round didn't go his way, so that's why he fell to the top 3. Going to the 5.2 kilometre mark, the time is now going to be, when it shows on screen, it's 2 minutes 45.1, seems to be a quite quick time. In fact, Fishcer has increased the gap by half a second, so in fact it looks like Sven Fishcer is up to his pace, and Bailey-Salins hasn't yet. Busso is 3rd, Bjorn Dahlen is still 4th, and then Drachev still in 5th position. First to 10 separated by about 15.5 seconds now, and here we go into the shooting range once again. Can they go clear again? Here goes Sven Fishcer into the shooting range first, and it's Bailey-Salins. Then it's Busso, then it's Bjorn Dahlen coming into the shooting range. Here we go. And Sven Fishcer's missed. It's 2 misses from Sven Fishcer and 1 miss from Bailey-Salins. Okay, got a little bit careless there from Fishcer's end, but Bailey-Salins missed 1, Fishcer's missed 2, Busso's missed 2, Alexander Popko's clear, Bjorn Dow's missed 3, Drash's missed 1. So is it going to be enough for... Yes, it's going to be enough for Popov to take the lead of the race ahead by his Salins. Further back, Greta went clear, Glimpse went clear, Wolfgang Perm went clear, Sven Fishcer goes down to 36.5 seconds behind Alexander Popov now. Gredler's 4th, Drash's 5th, Glimpse 6th, Kirschen 7th, Busso is down to 8th, Parner 9th, and Laurent rounds off your top 10. The gap is about 17 seconds between Popov and Lionel Laurent. Of course, there's a 7-kilometer mark. 4:15.2 is Popov's time. Bailey-Salins 1.1 seconds behind. We'll focus on the overall leader of Sven Fishcer. 5.5 seconds is the gap between him and Popov now. The 1.5 second gap between him and Drachev, who's sitting in 4th, battling with Ludwig Gredler. Then it's Sylfus Glimstol down in the 6th position. As they come into the 8.2 kilometer mark, focusing on 3rd place being Sven Fishcer. Popov, in fact the gap is now reduced to 1/10 of a second, and Bailey-Salins does get past Popov to retake the lead of this race. And Sven Fishcer reducing the gap again, it's now 4.5 seconds separating him in 1st place. And it's Drachev 4th, Gredler is in 5th. And here we go, they're coming into the shooting range for the first standing shoot of this race. Is holding up between Popov and Bailey-Salins now. Can Sven Fishcer get himself back into this race and probably take the win and increase the gap even further between him and Bailey-Salins in the championship standings? And we are underway. Popov's missed the target. 2 misses from Popov. 3 misses from Popov. And Popov's cracked under the pressure quite considerably. And Bailey-Salins goes clear. Does Fishcer go clear? Yes, he does. And once again, it's Bailey-Salins battling with Sven Fishcer. 2 misses for Drachev, Gredler's missed 3, Glimpsel's missed 1, Buffo 1, Kershaw 1, Wolfgang Perm goes clear. And then Hannibal's gone clear, Bjorn has missed 1, Megaros missed 1. Okay, so quite a lot of athletes have missing targets in this first standing shoot of this race. Okay, so coming to the 10-kilometer mark, it is Bailey-Salins out in front. What's the gap between him and the German? The gap is 3.3 seconds, so it's relatively close between the two championship contenders. We've got a huge gap down to 3rd position. We are on board. I believe this is Wolfgang Perner. Yeah, it's Wolfgang Perner. Glimstol is just past him to 3rd. And it's Busso 5th, Kirschen 6th. There's a huge gap between from 2nd to 3rd. It's about 13 seconds. With how dominant Fishcer is in the championship standings, that is just gonna extend it even further. It's crazy with how far, with Fishcer being over a minute ahead, 2nd overall. And here we go into the shooting range for the 4th and final time this race. This is going to be a very, very interesting showdown between both biathletes. This shooting range could determine who's going to win this round. So Bailey-Salins in, Fishcer's in, and we should see them underway. Yes, they're underway now. There's 3 for 3. Bailey-Salins, he's going to go clear. He misses his last target, and Sven Fishcer misses his last target as well. Well, okay, so that's interesting. So Bailey-Salins will hold to the lead overall, but they'll hold to the lead of this race. But that might reduce the gap. The gap what it could have been between those two and the rest of the field. Busso went clear, the man who is 3rd overall, so he's going to go into 3rd. So not really going to change there. Popov goes clear as well. Tarasov has gone clear. Bjorn Dahlen's gone clear. So I imagine those are the top 5 overall. Well, not going to make significant change. I think the only one's going to be making progress at the table would be Bjorn Dahlen. Maybe get into the top 10 possibly. Paul Huber goes clear further down the field. Reisenklov, I believe he's the last person into the shooting range. He goes clear. As we now come to the 14.2 kilometer mark, Bailey-Salins is still out ahead of Sven Fishcer. Sven Fishcer is trying his best to close in, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him to pass him at the end of this race. So the gap between those two is going to be slightly reduced, but of course Fishcer is going to still be ahead by over a minute over Bailey-Salins. Here we go, there they are coming towards the finish line. Here they come. And so it's Patrice Bailey-Salins is going to win the first 21st race here at Kontiolahti. Sven Fishcer will be second, but will most certainly hold on to the overall lead. It's reducing the gap by just under 2 seconds. Coming across in third place, this will be Sven Fishcer as we wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everybody made their way across the finish line. So Patrice Bailey-Salins wins over Sven Fishcer by just under 2 seconds. Sven Fishcer is third, Sylvester Glimso takes fourth, Alexander Popov goes into fifth, Vladimir Drasha 6th, Wolfgang Perna 7th, 8th for Tarasov, Bjorn Dahl 9th, and Mark Karcher rounding off your top 10. So it's quite an interesting race we've had, or quite dramatic finish as well. It's now going off to the women's side of the competition before we find out how everything stacks up in the men's championships. So here we go, it's our first of 2 feature races here at Kontiolahti. It's the 22nd to 42nd race, with the top biathlete in 22nd being Karun Nyugret, starting in 18th position. Nadia Belova from Ukraine, who is 23rd, will be starting in 6th. And the third highest rated Ekaterina Defolska from Bulgaria, starting in 12th position. So who from this 22nd to 42nd race is going to win? Will any of them make it to the first 21st race? Let's get this race and find out. It is Kokajura, Halanova and Anderson on the front row as we are underway, and already looking like a good start there from Kokajura, who's trying to pull ahead, but I believe that is Gommarger Anderson trying to fight back and try and keep her at Kokajura's bay. Of course, going this round, we've had a few biathletes on the men's side being knocked out because they've fallen too far behind. Of course, all that will be updated at the end of this round. Of course, when we get to the standings, so Anderson leads ahead of Kokajura just barely. First to 21st separated by exactly 4 seconds. As we got a lot of squabbling towards the back, a lot of people trying to make up some positions, trying to make up some ground to try and be first in their respective slots in the shooting range. And I believe Kokajura may just be ahead. Oh no, that's Snitina's going to be ahead. Anderson second, Kokajura is third, sixth and fourth, and Belova rounding off your top 5 in this race. Now first to 21st is now separated by 5.7 seconds. As here we go, they're on their way into the shooting range for the first time this race. And here we go, press the wrong button. Here we go, here they are. Who's going to be first to their respective slots? Stetina is first in, Nyugret is second, and Defolska is third in. Okay, tension mounts. We see who will make it out here first. Nyugret's missed the target, 6 Anderson's missing targets. And if I recall, Stetina's missed 1, Nyugret's missed 2. Retsova's gone clear, so it's Kokajura has gone clear. And Skolota's gone clear. So we've only I can only see 3, but so Lord Tavares gone clear. So only 4 of the biathletes, only 4 biathletes here went clear. So Kokajura leads, Retsova is second, Skolota is third, Snitina goes into 4th, Lord Tavares is in 5th, Anderson 6th, and it's Defolska, Noskova, Belova, and Best Coates rounding off your top 10. Kokajura, who is currently sitting 32nd overall, so a pretty good position she finds herself in this early stage of the race. We're only 4 kilometers in at a time of 2:23.5. That's Retsova in second place, only 3 seconds behind the Belarusian. There's Stetina third, Skolota fourth, and Lori Tavares went to your top 5, top 4 within 10 seconds of each other. And here we go, coming to the 5.2 kilometer mark. There is Stetina chasing down on the Belarusian, not Bulgarian, Belarusian. Oh, it's not Stetina, it's Retsova. Sorry, Retsova. Stetina is third. Okay, so Retsova 3.2 seconds separating her and Kokajura for the lead of the race. The Lord Tavares was first, she's dropped into 8th. Her ski pace is a bit off, but her accuracy sure isn't. And I press the wrong button again. press one button too many times, you just keep going to that button around the other one. But anyway, Cockadoo's in the shooting range, Retseva's in the shooting range. Can either of them go clear and hold on to their position? Oh, Cockadoo 4 for 4. Cockadoo goes clear, but Retseva missed the target. That's going to cost Retseva time. What about Svetlana and Noskova? And they've both missed. So it's Golota. Defoska's missed 2. Belova's missed 2. Tavares has missed 2. Okay, a lot of biathletes are missing targets here. And Cockadoo's lead goes from about 3 seconds up to 12. Looks like she's maybe the only biathlete going to clear. The only other biathlete going to clear is Petra Behle from Latvia, but she's towards the back of the field. Well, she's definitely going to make up some places because everyone else is in the gone at least wrong round of the penalty loop. So we're at 4 minutes 13.9. We'll go on board with second place. This will be Retseva. I mean, she's got a lot of catching up to do, that's for sure. 12.1 seconds separating her and Cockadoo. This will be great for Cockadoo because this means she'll make the way flying up the board. I mean, she is 30 seconds. She'll easily make top 30 with the race she's with as it stands. Well, the question is, how much further in the top 30? How far in the top 30 would she reach as things stand? I mean, 12.3 seconds is now the gap between her and Retseva. As here comes Cockadoo into the shooting range for the third time in the first of 2 rounds of the standing shoots. This is where things could go very well or very badly for the Belarusian. There'll be a lot of pressure on her to try and go clear and keep this big lead she has over everyone else in this race. And Cockadoo has missed 2 targets, 2 misses from Cockadoo. That's going to cost her quite a bit of time. This opens the door for Retseva, Noskova and Svetlana to have a say in this. Retseva's missed a target. Noskova's her first target. Svetlana's missed a target. So Cockadoo is going to hold on to the lead, it looks like. Noskova goes clear. So she'll definitely go into second, I believe. With everyone else making way into the shooting range. 5:47.2, but Noskova makes the 12 second lead go down to about 2. Retseva goes down to third. 7.2 is the gap between her and Cockadoo now. Then Svetlana is 4th. 5th is Golota. Looking further down, we can see lots of messes. Halinarova goes clear for Slovakia. And here we go, going to the 10-kilometer mark. 6 minutes and 17 seconds is the time. Noskova seems to have reduced the gap down to 1.8 seconds. So Noskova has got the ski pace, but will she have the accuracy for the 4th and final round of the shooting range to catch up to the Belarusian and possibly take the win off of her? We've now reached the 11.2 kilometer mark. What's Cockadoo's time now? It is 6:43.8, 1.5 seconds ahead of Noskova. Is reducing the gap quite considerably, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough for her to give her the lead at the moment going into the shooting range. So the pressure's on Cockadoo. Can she go clear, or will she crack and Noskova press the wrong button again? Sorry guys, I'm a little bit out of the loop today, as you can probably see. But anyway, here's Cockadoo into the shooting range. Noskova is in as well. Retseva and Svetlana are coming in as well. Okay, pressure's on. Cockadoo's 2 for 2. 1 miss from Cockadoo. Noskova's missed the target. No, Noskova's missed 2. Cockadoo's missed 1. 2 penalty loops for Noskova. 1 penalty loop for Cockadoo. That's what Cockadoo needs, an advantage over Noskova, and she got it. Retseva's missed a target. Svetlana's missed 2. Golota's missed 2. As everyone else is coming into the shooting range now. As Cockadoo has hold on to the lead. The gap is now 9.5 seconds between her and Noskova. Retseva is third, 10.2 seconds. Looking at the board, Lampinen's gone clear and Belova's gone clear. Svetlana 4th, Lampinen is now in 5th for Finland. We've got a couple of biathletes missing 4 targets. That's not good. Sixland and Rubikova having an absolute nightmare there. That's not a good time to do it in the final round of the final shooting range in this race. So 8 minutes 12.3 is Cockadoo's time going to the 13-kilometre mark. We've only just got 2 kilometres left to go as everyone has left the shooting range. As everyone's making their way towards the finish line, the Cockadoo's time is now 8:38.5, and the gap between her and I believe that'll be the Skova still, 8.9 seconds is the gap. As Cockadoo, I'll press the right button for once, you idiot. Here we go. Here comes Cockadoo making her way towards the finish line. As we can see, some of the biathletes just doing their final lap of the rate of this course. 9 minutes 2.6 is Cockadoo's time. How good of a time is that really? Well, we'll find out when we complete the 21st race. The Skova comes on in second. Retspa is in third. We just gotta wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, everyone's made their way across the finish line, so Cockadoo wins this race. Luisa Skova is second, Retspa third, Svetlana fourth, then it's Lampinen, Belova, Zerbralova, Skolota, Dafovska, and Sergnesina running for your top 10. So with that race out of the way, it is now time for the first 21st race and see who will lead the championship. And so here we are, it is the first 21st race with Svetlana Paramyguina currently leading the overall standings, is starting in 7th. Petra Behle, second overall, will be starting in 15th. And Hildegunn Mikkelsplass, sitting in 3rd overall, will be starting in 18th position. Now, who is going to take the overall lead at the end of this round? Well, let's get into this race and find out. So it's Claudwell, Shelbred and Karagazova on the front row. And we are underway in Kontiolahti now. And looks like already a good start there from, I believe, Shelbred. Shelbred, who is currently sitting 15th overall. Claudel sitting 5th overall. Claudel 5th overall, and Karagazova sitting 20th overall. As they're making their way to the 1 kilometre mark, a lot of changing positions. And here we go, making their way through the 1 kilometre mark, and who is this out in front? It is Ambriand. Claudel, Shelbred is 3rd, and first to 21st, separated by 4.1 seconds, with Petrova at the back. Elena Petrova, 19th overall. As they're making their way to the 2.2 kilometre mark, this will be Ambriand we're on board with, leading the way. And who is that? They'll be right behind her. It is going to be, it looks like her teammate Claude, but Antje Harvey is in the mix in second. Paramyguina is 7th overall. First to 21st is now 5.7 seconds is the gap, as they're making their way towards the shooting range for the first time this race. So Ambriand definitely put herself in having a good advantage, but can she capitalise? So of course Ambriand is sitting 12th overall after a disastrous last round, but Natalie Santer is first into her slot. She started 21st, but she's made to her slot first. Of course, she is 6th overall. Santer's missed her first target. 2 misses from Santer already. 3 misses from Santer. Not a good start for Santer. In fact, Santer's missed 4 targets. Antje Harvey goes clear. Lynn Elfback goes clear. Claudio goes clear. Shelbred goes clear. Bilikova goes clear, and Mian Bedard goes clear. So everyone else has missed at least a target. Harvey leads by 0.2 of a second over Claudel. Shelbred 3rd, Lynn Elfback 4th, Bilikova 5th. Then Briand goes into 6th, Bedard 7th, Clara 8th, Burlett 9th, and Christensen rounding off your top 10 at the moment, with Paramyguina 17th. So it's not looking good for Paramyguina. Off to a really bad start, so that's for sure. Coming to the 4 kilometre mark, it is Claudel and Harvey still battling out, but it's a tie for the lead. Shelbred, Lynn Elfback 3rd and 4th for Norway, then it's Ambriand 5th, Belko is 6th, Bedard goes to 7th, and Clara is 8th. And there we go, coming to the 5.2 kilometre mark. It's a bit of looks like a bit of squabbling for positions down in the because those going past the 4 kilometre mark. But it looks like Antje Harvey has finally got a spot that's going to help her take the lead of the race. The question is, what can she do with it? Can she go clear and hold to the lead, or will Claudio claim it back? Well, we'll find out in due course. Where's Mikkelsplass actually? Because Mikkelsplass is in the top 3. I'm not sure where she is because Paramyguina and Santa are having a horrible race in the moment. Petra Behle stuck towards the back, I believe. Here we go. Harvey and Claudio are into the shooting range. Claudio, Shelbrett, Linnell-Back, Brienne, Belikova, Bedard, and Clara are all in. So here we go. And Harvey's missed the target. What about Claudio? Claudio's 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Can she go clear? Yes, Claudio will go clear. That's going to help her out. The person in 5th position. Linnell-Back goes clear. And Brienne's missed 3 targets. Christensen goes clear. Paramyguina goes clear. Petra Behle's missed 2. And where's Mikkelsplass? Mikkelsplass has gone clear as well. That's good news for the top 3. Well, not for Petra Behle, but it's good news for Paramyguina and Mikkelsplass anyway. It's Natalie Santa. It's having another really bad race. She's missed 3 targets. Santa seems to be all over the place. Her she was off to the amazing start of the season, but now she's just completely fallen. Her shooting record's just completely fallen apart. And look at that, we've got 3 Norwegians in the top 5, which is pretty cool because Norway showing to be the more consistent team here in this first 21st race. That'll definitely help them out in the women's nations table and definitely the mixed table as well. Here we go, 4 minutes 35.9 is Florian Clau's time. 5.6 seconds ahead of Linnell-Back in 2nd, and it's Antje Harvey 3rd. Shelbrett and Christensen a bit of a battle for 4th position. There's Bedard, Belikova, Clara, Paramyguina goes into 9th, and Sesnikova rounds off your top 10. Here we go, our first of 2 rounds of the standing shoot. In comes Claudio, and here comes Harvey and Linnell-Back. Linnell-Back is 13th overall, so this will be an amazing result for her, that's for sure. And here we go, shooting is underway. 2-2 from Claudio. Can she go clear? And the answer to that question is yes, she does go clear, but Antje Harvey's going to miss 2 targets. No, 3 misses from Harvey, 1 miss from Linnell-Back. Shelbrett's missed a target. This missed 2 targets, and 1 miss from Christensen, 1 for Bedard. Belikova meanwhile goes clear, but where is Petra Behle and Paramyguina? Paramyguina's missed a target. Petra Behle has missed 1. Mikkelsplass has missed 2. So those towards the front of the overall standings are kind of struggling. Grania Petra goes clear, which is pretty interesting to see. So we're actually going to drop further back and see what's going on because, well, Claudio is so far ahead at the moment. I believe this might be one of the Czech Republicans in going through in 2nd. No, it's Linnell-Back in 2nd, 13.2 seconds behind. Belikova is 3rd, and then is Christensen. Sesnikova is in 5th. Paramyguina has found her way to 6th now. Bedard, Clark, Shelbrett, and Antje Harvey rounding off your top 10. Petra Behle having a really bad race. This is not good news for her, especially since she's back. Coming to this race with about a 17 second gap between her and the overall leader, which is Paramyguina. So this is going to cost Petra Behle pretty dearly, and same with Mikkelsplass because Mikkelsplass is kind of struggling as well. Here we go into the shooting range for the 4th and final time. Can Florian Claudio go clear? And just to show her dominant performance here, it's Contalati. And Claudio's missed the target. Pressure's starting to get to her, it looks like. And Claudio's going to come out here with 1 miss, so even if Linnell-Back goes clear, she's not going to catch Claudio. So Claudio, it's fair to say, is going to end up being the winner of this race. But let's look at Paramyguina. It's in the shooting range. What can Paramyguina do here? Linnell-Back's missed 2, Belikova's missed 3, Christensen's missed 1. Paramyguina's gone clear. She'll make her way into 2nd place. Antje Harvey goes clear with Petra Behle is in, and Petra Behle goes clear. What about Mikkelsplass? Mikkelsplass has missed 1 target. Okay, not what she needed. Paramyguina only just under 11 seconds behind Florian Claudio. So Claudio having a really, really good day here. This is definitely going to help her out in the championship standings. So it'll definitely help the French team as well. try and catch up to those front in the nations table, with Germany, Belarus and Norway. And the gap seems to be slowly coming down between her and Paramyguina, but she's still got to do another 800 meters before reaching the finish line. And Claudel does an 8 minutes 17.1 at 14.2 kilometer mark. What's the gap between her and Paramyguina? It is going to be a gap of 10.9 seconds. In fact, Claudel is actually slowly increasing the gap between her and Paramyguina. And here comes Veronica Claudel to make her way across the finish line and take the win here at Kontiolahti for the 21st race. With an 8:40.5, an amazing time here. So we'll wait for Svetlana Paramyguina to make her way across the finish line. She'll definitely hold on to the overall lead. The question is, what about Veronica Claudel? Where will she stand as we wait for everyone else to make the way across the finish line? And here we go, that is everyone made their way across the finish line. So Veronica Claudel, who is 5th overall, wins this race. Paramyguina will hold on to the overall lead, but she'll still be disappointed with 3 misses to finish in second. Arina Sesnikova, who is 14th overall, made her way into 3rd, so a really good result for the Czech Republican. Ange Harvey is 4th, Christensen 5th, Bedard 6th, Petra Behle very disappointed in 7th, Lilian Elbach is 8th, Talanova 9th, and Garina Petarem rounds off your top 10. Another person who will be very disappointed will be Ushi Bell, down in 15th place. Natalie Santer, his form has just disappeared, it looks like, after the result of this race. As we now move over to the championship standings and see where everyone else is at. So after 7 of 10 races completed in the men's competition, the top 7 biathletes remain the same, with Sven Fishcer out in front with a 1 minute 1 second advantage over Patrice Bailey-Salins, with Stefan Busso holding on to 3rd. The only difference in the top 10 is Lionel Laurent and Rico Gross swap positions, and Ola Bjorndalen makes his way into the top 10. Moving over to the top 20, and Valery Kirienko falls out of the top 10, with Mark Kirscher making his way into 12th place ahead of Andrei Zingel. Then it's Hannibal 14th, Ryzenkov is 15th, then Tarasov gains 3 positions to get into 16th position, with Megorov and Flandern dropping to 17th and 18th respectively. Wolfgang Parner holds on to 19th position, while Wilfried Paul Huber drops down to 20th. Going down to the top 30, Vadim Sasher goes into 21st ahead of Pierberto Carrara, who falls out of the top 21. Haitalati and Stagnan holds on to 23rd and 24th respectively, while meanwhile further down the board we've got Thomas Kos going up to 29th, and Ivar Yulikiv makes his way into the top 30. Over to the 11th side of the competition, and Paramyguina holds on to the lead with a 25.8 second advantage over Veronica Claudel, who makes her way into 2nd position ahead of Petra Behle, dropping to 3rd. And Harvey is 4th, and round the top 5 is Hildegunn Mikkelsplass, losing 2 positions. And further down the board we have Natalie Santer dropping down to 9th position, really struggling after taking the lead of the competition after 1 round. And Miriam Bedard makes her way into the top 10. Going down to the top 20, we have Belikova in 11th and Sesnikova in 12th position, with Anlin Elbach holding on to 13th position ahead of Anne Briand, losing 2 positions to drop to 14th, and Ellen Shelburne is 15th, with Emmanuel Clout and Berlitz swapping positions, followed by Talanova, Karagazova and Olena Petrova. And finally, making our way to the top 30 is Belova and Dafoska gaining 2 positions each to get into 21st and 22nd ahead of Joe Millis-Smith from the United States. There's Noskova gaining 2 positions ahead of Corinne Nielgren and Zerbelova, who've lost 1 and 3 positions respectively. Arina Kokajura and Natalia Sletina make their way into the top 30, gaining 4 and 3 positions respectively from 32nd and 33rd positions. Heading over to the men's nations table, France and Germany remain 1st and 2nd position respectively, as Norway gains a position to go into the top 3, with Russia and Italy going into 4th and 5th respectively. Belarus loses one of their biathletes from the time limit, putting them from 3rd to 6th position respectively, making a huge dent on their average time. Austria and Czech Republic are 7th and 8th respectively, Slovenia 9th, and Finland makes their way into the top 10. In the women's nations table is largely unchanged, apart from the United States and the Czech Republic swapping positions for 7th and 8th place respectively. Last but not least, the mixed nations tables, and Germany and France and Norway hold on to the top 3, with Italy and Russia holding on to 4th and 5th. Belarus loses one of their biathletes, but they hold on to 6th position, with their average times taking a huge hit. Czech Republic gets past Ukraine, as Ukraine lost one of their female biathletes at the end of this round to drop to 8th. Slovenia and the United States hold on to the top 10. So with biathletes starting to drop out, either DNFing or due to the 15-minute time limit, who else will drop out, and how will this affect the nations table going forward? Well, we'll find out soon enough with the 3 rounds ready to go. Hope you tune in to find out, as I am excited to see how this will play out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you there.